Pure Food and Drug Act was passed on June 30th, 1906 by President Theodore Roosevelt. This act is also known as the Wiley Act. This made companies label ingredients on the processed food. Before this act was created, there was no rules stating that companies needed to put labels of ingredients on their bottles or cans. Because of this, it caused many illnesses to children and adults. One of the biggest companies at the time period was Chicago Meat Packing. An undercover journalist went to the company's industries and created a journal about the unsanitary conditions in the industry. Because of the outcry in healthier and more sanitary working places, Congress moved on legislation that would prevent the manufacturing, sale, or transportation of unauthentic and dangerous food, drugs, and liquor.
What the heck? That's a fork? Ugh. Nope, that's gross.
A writer named James Upton wrote the book called The Jungle. This book exploited the health violations and unsanitary work practices taking place in meat packaging. James Mann was the representative from Illinois. He spoke about how fruit had been colored with poisonous red dye and alcohol contained bad chemicals. Because of issues taking place, the act was sent from the Senate to the House, where it got reported out of the Interstate and Foreign Commerce Committee with the amendments on March 7th. Later that year, June 30th, 1909, the Pure Food and Drug Act was passed, now requiring that companies accurately label the ingredients contained in processed food items.
Sugar, tartaric acid? What the heck is that?
This will soon lead to the future Meat Inspection Act, which labels misbrand meats and meat products from being sold as food and to ensure the meat and meat products are slaughtered and processed under the correct sanitary conditions. Also, the Food and Drug Administration, also known as the FDA, will be created. They are responsible for protecting and promoting public health through the control and supervision of food safety and tobacco products. The Pure Food and Drug Act is known to be the longest lasting and most widespread act and have an institutional impact on economics and political parts of America.